Hi, everyone. Welcome to General Psychology. I will be your professor for this semester. My name is Afsha Hassan. You guys can call me Professor Hassan. And I am so excited for this semester. I'm going to introduce a little bit about myself before I actually get into the syllabus. I am a psychology professor here at San Bernardino Valley College, as well as Long Beach City College. So if you can't find my Rate My Professor for SBVC, check it under LVCC. It'll be there. I've taught there a little bit longer. So I've been teaching for about 2.5 years now, and I teach a lot of different subjects. I teach abnormal psych, biopsychology, social psychology, as well as intro to psych, right, which is general psychology. And my journey of how I got here is much like yours. I also started off at community college, and I have so much respect for my community college as well as my professors. And I would not be where I am today without them. So I feel like that gives me a little bit of a better understanding of how to make things a little bit easier for you guys because I've been in your boat. And my main goal is for you guys to learn without stressing about this class. So let's go over the syllabus together right now. We'll talk about what to expect. And then I'll have another video for you guys to watch about course navigation. So let's just talk about the syllabus right now. When you log on to Canvas, you will see this page, right? And when you scroll down, you'll see getting started. And again, on my navigation course video, you'll see that. But today we're just going to go over that syllabus. So you're going to click on that syllabus. You can download it, but click on it. Let's go over what everything is going to look like. So again, this is an online course. That means it's asynchronous. We do not have Zoom meetings. You'll have a list of things to do throughout the week. You can do them at any point as long as it's done before the due date. So I do have office hours from Tuesdays 1 to 2 p.m. or by appointment. If that timing does not work for you, you can always email me. And this is the best email to reach me at other than just reaching through the Canvas portal. I respond to those a lot faster as well. Here's a course description of general psychology. You can go over it, but we're going to be going over a lot of different branches of psychology. And then these are your student learning outcomes that you can go over as well. And now for the textbook, I've been getting a lot of emails about this, but this is the textbook I use for my class, specifically on how I create the course. However, I do not require it. So if you do not want to buy the textbook, I don't think it's necessary for you to be successful in this course. You can have it, or if you want to buy it, this is the one. If you want some supplemental reading, if you don't understand things properly, but you do not need it. I have some course policies where I will not be assigning zeros. You will get at least partial credit. That is guaranteed if you try on your assignments. Okay. If I see the attempt, if you're trying, you will get at least partial credit, right? So let's talk about what the actual assignments are going to be. We're going to have 3 different categories. We're going to have discussions, quizzes, and assignments. So your discussions, there's going to be 5 around that 10-week course. So it's going to be like every 2 weeks maybe. But basically you're going to have a prompt, you're going to reply to it, and then you're going to reply to a peer as well. That's how you get your 10 points. 5 points from actually answering the prompt, 5 from responding to a peer. Then your next category is check-in quizzes. Now, everyone gets really scared when they hear quizzes because they think that I'm like quizzing them and like testing them really hard. But the thing is with your quizzes, you'll have 3 attempts for each quiz, right? So that means like when you're taking that quiz, the first time I want you to do it without your notes, right? Or sorry, with your notes. So you go through it. The next time, maybe like try to do it on your own, but you can have the notes there. And the third time, just try to do it without your notes completely, right? So what happens is when you're taking quizzes and you're quizzing yourself, you're actually consolidating all of that information into your memory better. So that is why I use quizzes not as a testing tool, but as a learning tool. Then you have your 8 assignments. And now assignments could be anything like practice questions or act in like a minute paper. So practice questions would just be like you answering questions about the lecture. A minute paper would just be like a quick paragraph of what you've learned and main takeaways. So this is kind of the breakdown. We have 190 points, which is not a lot for a class. So make sure you are not missing any assignments because it could be detrimental to your grade because again, 190 points isn't a lot. So just something to keep in mind. I do accept late work. Again, all of the weekly workload will be due by Sunday, 11:59 p.m. However, right, I do want you to always let me know what's going on. So if, for example, right, you have life getting in the way, something happens, or you just got distracted and couldn't turn in things in time, just please let me know and email me. I can't keep track of everyone who misses like assignments. So you have to email me and say, hey, can I make it up? And again, that is no problem. I will almost always say yes. However, if it becomes a trend and I see it, you're doing that a lot, I might start to say no, and we'll have a talk about that. Um, okay, so now when you scroll all the way down on the syllabus, you'll have a calendar. Now, this is going to be, I think, one of the main pages you will use on your syllabus because it has a calendar on every due date possible, right? So you have your actual week, right? Week one, when it starts, when it ends. So the 13th will be like when your course module is due, right? The week two, the 20th, week three, 27th, and so on. It'll also tell you what we're going over that week. So this is your syllabus. Again, if you have any questions on it whatsoever, right, please reach out, let me know. I will see you in the next video, which has to do with our course navigation.